Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings. Welcome in and welcome back. Ashe, feminine energy and masculine energy. Spirit is saying in this present moment, let me turn this down so I can make sure that y'all are hearing me. But that is evil eye protection because it's a lot of demons, there's a lot of warlocks, it's a lot of witches, ghouls, and just lower vibrational energy that are always seem to sniff out a chosen one, right? A divine infinite light one, right? And it's undeniable who you are and um what you represent, Ashe. And in this present moment, Spirit is saying that these people that come in these avatars, hidden, the avatars that hide the demons that dwell within them, right? The entities that dwell within them seek you out, whether it be a family member or somebody close to a family member, a friend or somebody's friend of a family member. They seek you out. A coworker. You always got an op coming up against you. Just when you feel like you're out of the trenches, there you go, back in the trenches, is what Spirit is saying. But I had got a message, right? Confirmation. And within this message, I got this message because I was cleaning once again Wolfie's urinal, right? And I call it a urinal because of how he switched up on me, right? And I'm finna give you the format of how he switched up on me, right? But I was cleaning his urinal, and in that moment of me cleaning it, I got the message that people always come to you with their shit, right? They always come to you with their shit, right? And expect you to have open arms to receive them and their shit, right? Ashe. So with that being said, right? Wolfie was taking a dump the other day, right? And he realized that when after he took his dump, he realized that he had not covered his dump fully, right? He started to smell it and he got up and he like, oh no, this can't be. I gotta go cover this shit up, right? So somebody could be trying to cover their shit up or needing you to cover their shit up, right? But Wolfie was like, no, I gotta go cover this shit up because I smell this shit, right? And in that instant, I paid attention to him. But as I was cleaning, and it was mainly for me, basically, like, I can't let her smell this shit. This is not proper for her to smell this shit, right? So when I was cleaning his urinal today, I found no shit, right? I found no shit, and I had been noticing that for a couple of days now, like, why isn't he boo-booing, right? But I realized that even he knows that I'm some kind of royalty. I'm something special. I'm someone special. And you too could have a totem animal that realizes you're special just as well as these demons that come up against you realize that you're special as well. They realize not that you're special, but who you truly represent, who you truly serve, who you truly stand for is the issue, right? So with that being said, I got the message that people want you to welcome them with open arms, them and their shit has nothing to do with you, but they want you to accept it. And then when you accept it, they still give you animosity, they still roll their eyes, they still got talk out the side of their neck. It's still a lower vibration. Even though you chose to have open arms to help these motherfuckers, they still give you that bullshit, right? So as I was getting that message, I said, let me finish this and let me go downstairs to, you know, to clean the one downstairs. And then that's when I seen, okay, that's where all the shit is. And then that's when Spirit gave me the message that even he knows that I'm royalty and I shouldn't be smelling shit. Like, let me go take my dump somewhere else, so she don't have to ingest this shit. She don't have to smell this shit. She don't have to be bothered with this shit, because she shouldn't be bothered with this shit. And that's the message Spirit gave me, that that's how Woofy feels about me, right? And these people, they see that you, who you stand for, divine infinite light beings, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy, and they want you to take their shit. They want to throw their shit at you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a totem animal respects you more than these people in these demons in these avatars, because I can't call them souls. I can call them demons, because if they was truly a divine soul, they wouldn't try to attack you all the time. They wouldn't want you to take their shit all the time. They wouldn't try to give you shit all the time. You understand what Spirit is saying? So I'm itching. I had to just come on here, come sit it right here so we could communion and get this shit off our chest, right? Because every time we get out the motherfucking trenches, here come another demon trying to take us back in the trenches, wanting us to fight again. But see, since we stay grounded, since we stay anchored in spirit and faith, because that's what we do, we stay anchored in faith, knowing that our confirmation with the bells in the background, our supernatural spiritual love war team is going to protect us. We got this evil eye music on. It's a sign of protection. Let me clear the energy, because it just seems like the divine infinite light beings, they don't want us to get a break. If they not working through our family, then they working through somebody else, right? Confirmation, my nose is itching. So we are just going to clear the energy, right? Earth, air, fire, water, ether, drive away all harm, fear, and negative energy. Only good may enter and dwell in my scarred and sacred space. Ashe, we are divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And with that being said, 444, we missed it, but it was here. So Archangel Michael is always dwelling and hovering over us, as well as all of the archangels. Archangel Uriel to the north of me, Archangel Raphael to the east of me, Archangel Michael to the south of me, Archangel Gabriel to the west of me, Archangel Sandoval beneath me, sending up the crystal grid linen to my heart, and Archangel Metatron above me, sending down the creator light conscious to my heart and to my mind, so that I may function in my true high vibrational, radiant, authentic, raw, and vibrant, pure self. I invoke thee, I invoke thee, I command thee to place me, my family, the collective and their family in a pure bubble of white light and darkness of protection, so no harm come before us, no disaster come near our tents, and no negative energies be allowed to dwell in our scarred and sacred space, and no demonic energies be allowed to tamper with our divine intuition. Ashe, it is so, so it is, and so shall it be. Ashe, Ashe. So we are just going to tap into this energy. We know right now that, they stay mad because you stay grounded, you stay anchored, you stay grounded within your foundation, within your prosperity, within your health, your mental, you're just grounded in all aspects, and this shit bothers them. This is why they want to give you their shit. This is why they want to put their shit on your plate, right? This is why they're always trying to feed you bullshit, right? Because you stay anchored in spirit. You stay anchored in spirit. Something could be happening this new moon, because it is a new moon coming up, or it is a new moon in Pisces. It's going to be a new moon in Pisces if it's not already happening. Ashe. But somebody needs to fight within this new moon their shadow side, or somebody could be going through um the dark, dealing with the dark side of their shadow within this new moon, trying to fight it, trying to fight their, their healing of their shadow side, because that's what it is. When you don't want to go through the dark night of the soul, you're trying to fight your healing, because that's what the dark shadow is, trying to show you what you need to be healed, what needs to be healed. So somebody could be getting ready to do some rituals to heal some childhood wounds, some shadow wounds, some dark night of the soul wounds. And if not, somebody needs to. Something could be happening in this full new moon. So we're just going to tap right on in and see what the divine ancestors have to. This is scarred and sacred symbols of divination and meditation. So this is ancient ancestor wisdom. Ashe. Water. So you could be a water sign. You could be needing to clear some energy. You could be needing to drink some water. You could be needing to get in touch with your throat chakra or your third eye chakra, right? These are the colors of your third eye chakra, your throat chakra. You could be a water sign. You could be dealing with a water sign, right? But the element of water, somebody is very much in a motherfucking emotions, right? Or somebody wants to keep you in your emotions. Each time you come out of the trenches, they see that you come out even more resilient than you did the first time. Confirmation with the fucking noise in the background than you did the first time. 11:11. It was 1155 on the clock, right? That's divine numbers, right? So each time spirit brings you out of this shit even more resilient than you were before, and they don't like it. They want you to come out burnt the fuck up. They want you to come out. They don't even want you to come out. They just want you to be burnt to ashes, right? And since you are so very much emotional, you are so intelligent. Why I can't come out? Why it's not coming out my mouth? You are emotionally intelligent, right? You are emotionally intelligent. You are grounded within your emotions, right? You might get in there, you might cry, you might get mad, you might yell, but you're gonna bring it back. See, they don't know how to bring it back. You know how to bring it back, so you can come out, you can continue to thrive in resilience, right? So that's why you gotta continue to maintain your emotions. You got to continue to be the mastermind of your emotions, and they don't like that shit, because they try to keep you in this pool, this pool of this wind pool of waves, to keep your ass, sick. They want to keep you sick. Somebody seasick. Somebody could get seasick when they go on the water, but they want to keep you sick. Yeah, death, shadow. This is the truth, right? Because you brought death to something, you exposed something dark in them, and you told the truth. You tell the truth. You speak clarity with your boldness, and they don't like that. You expose their shadow side all the time. You make them look in the mirror. You make them see shit they don't want to see, right? And if it don't work out for you, you don't have no problem with bringing the end to this shit. Like, you can't fix your shadow side, I'm not going to deal with your shadow side, right? This is why they always want you to deal with their shit as well. They don't want to heal. They don't want to heal, but they want to give you bullshit. Act like they want to heal. Act like they want to get it together. Act like they want to get some act right, but they really don't. And this is the truth. They like being ruled by their demons. They like being in that lower vibrational energy. They like being pulled down. They like it. They like it. You gotta like it. You gotta love it if you stay in it. You gotta love it if you stay in it. You know, if you don't like it, you make change. But since they like it, there's no change that they see that needs to be made. Ashe, void. I just seen a void. They don't feel like there's a void. They don't feel like it's something that's need to be voided out and added added to them. They don't see that. They they see you standing in your power. You could be ruled by Saturn. Um, you could be a fire, a Sagittarius, but they see you standing in your power. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Clarify this water. Thank you, Spirit. Water sign. The water element, the element of water. Somebody needs to do some rituals with water. Somebody needs to speak into their water before they drink it. Somebody needs to speak to their water when they're in the shower, when they're in the tub. Somebody needs to get by a pool of water. They know you're blessed. Your cup overflows. Your cup overflows, and they can't stand the fact that your cup overflows with blessings. This is why they're always trying to bring you their bullshit. This is why they're always trying to pull you down, pull you back into the trenches, wanting you to fight, wanting you to get mad, wanting you to explode, wanting you to get into the character of them. They're always projecting because of your blessings. They don't like it. They don't like it. And Spirit is saying somebody is always watching you and seeing you. Well, if they stopped watching you, they wouldn't be mad. They wouldn't be mad at what you say. They wouldn't be mad at what they hear. They wouldn't be mad at what they see if they stopped fucking watching you. Thank you, Spirit. I just seen the moon again. Transformation. Somebody needs to transmute that negative energy. They don't know how to transmute the negative energy, and they watch you do it on a daily basis. They watch you get in and out of that negative energy on a daily basis, transmuting it, being that divine alchemist that you were blessed to be, and they don't understand how the fuck you do it. How the fuck you do it, and you look good doing it, and they don't like it. When they can barely hold up a job, when they can barely hold up a conversation, when they can barely hold up their own fucking bag. Gift. They want to bring death to your gifts. Whatever gifts you have, spiritual gifts, financial gifts, health gifts, emotional gifts, love gifts, whatever gifts that you've been blessed with, throughout your lifetime, on your timeline, in your journey for your path, they want your gifts to come to an end. Fire sign, morning star. So there's a Aries, Sagittarius, a Leo. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They want your shit to come to an end. Morning star, you what is that? The Eastern stars? But something about the morning star. Somebody needs to connect with the stars. The situation is in the element with you, with your higher self. Meditate on the symbol to access your higher power when having to make important decisions. You can always um, ordinate yourself, ordinate yourself north or to the morning star, and be uh, assured that you will make the decision for your highest good. And see, this is what you always do. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. But this is what you always do. You always make the best decisions for your highest good with that morning star. And these people don't appreciate it. So that's the morning star. Spirit said you need to meditate on it if you are not you know, in aligned with the morning star, but I'm pretty sure you being a divine infinite light being, you are in line with the morning star, right? You are in line with making decisions for your higher self, right? If you were not, you would not be here in this present moment getting this divine message. Basket, burdens, basket. They always want to bring their burdens, their ten of wands to you. Their shit. They're empty fucking baskets. They never have anything to bring to your table, but they always want you to accept them and their shit. Void, here it is again. They don't realize that they need to void out everything that they're doing and refill it with shit that's going to be for their highest good. And they see that you have done that. They see that you will bring a void to their ass with the quickness. If it has anything to do with being for your highest good, you're gonna void that shit out. If it's not for your highest good, you're gonna void it out. You have the power, you have the strength to do that. They don't have that. They don't have the strength to say no to their demons. They don't have the strength to say, I rebuke your ass, demon. Get behind me, demon. Get up under my feet, demon. They don't have the strength to fight their shadow side, such as you do. And this is why they try to keep you in the fucking trenches. This is why they hate the fact that you're resilient. Breakthrough. Because you broke through the bullshit. You broke through the childhood trauma, the pain, the adult trauma, the adult pain, the shit you still going through today, right now, in this present moment. You still breaking through. Because didn't Spirit just say, once you get out the trenches, somebody always trying to pull you back in the trenches. I don't care if it's a family member, a lover, a friend, a coworker, a stranger, or a neighbor. It's somebody out there always trying to keep your ass in this dark energy. And you always breaking the fuck through. And that shit makes them, didn't Spirit say? That's exactly why. Exactly. Exactly. Because Spirit said it in the beginning. And here it is here because you holding up your boundaries. You standing your ground. You're not giving a fuck on trying to appease somebody. You're not being a people pleaser. You doing what's best for your highest good now. For your health, for your mental, for your emotional, for your spiritual, for your financial. You doing what's best for you in the present moment. And they don't like it. They don't like your power. They don't like the energy that you exude, that you stand in, that you exalt. They don't like that shit. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. New moon, evil eye. So somebody could be wanting to do some spells under the new moon, trying to stop some shit for you, but they can't stop. They can't put a stop to nothing you do. They don't have that power. They don't have that authority. They don't have that autonomy. And they mad because you have autonomy over your life. You take a stand for your life. You speak boldly for your life. And you speak boldly against the demons that come up against you in your life. Those motherfuckers that wish you harm. You speak boldly and you rebuke them motherfuckers and you knock them motherfuckers down. And they don't like it. 5-5 on the clock. Because you a medicine man, a medicine woman. You catch the evil eye when it comes. And you rebuke that shit and you send it back to the motherfucking sender. And they don't like it. You're a healer. You were meant to heal. And you stand in your gratitude. You have divine gratitude for the grace that you have been blessed with. That's why you're always divinely protected. You see how many times this motherfucking evil eye done popped up out of here? As many times as I done shuffled this card, it keep coming back out. You know why? Because these motherfuckers want you dead. They want you dead. They want your gifts diminished. because their gifts have been diminished, because they chose to go down the right path that they thought was right, that they chose was right for them. Look, here it is again. What the fuck? You're a god, you're a goddess, and you stand in that power. You stand in the image, and they see this shit. Oh my God, do they want you? Do they even want? Could be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn. What is that? Taurus. Could be an earth sign. Could be your parents wishing you the evil eye. Could be a friend, a lover, a child, a neighbor, a stranger, a stalker wishing you the evil eye. A copycatter wishing you the evil eye. Spirits is with you though. Just know that. The spirits, the divine spirits, your supernatural love war team, the ancestors, the ancient ancestors, those who hold the energy for the Akashic records, all that, you're divinely protected. You're divinely protected. So nothing they do can come against you. Nothing they do can come against you. The first card out is protection. Look at that. Protection. Guardian. Drop your shield. You don't have to do anything is what the fuck they saying. You don't have to speak a word. You don't have to confirmation. You don't have to do a ritual. You don't have to have a negative thought. You don't have to do anything but just be. Just be who you have been being. The divine infinite light being that you've been, that's all you got to fucking be. Broken arrows. Embrace the energy. What did Spirit say all you had to do was be? And what is all you doing is being all you, if you just being, what is that being? That's at peace. That's being peaceful. That's just be. That's all you got to do. And they see that shit breaks them down. You being peaceful, you being in an energy of being at peace, being still, waiting in your faith. That shit hurts them. It hurts them bad. It cuts them deep. That you could just stand in your peace, sit in your peace, be quiet in your peace. Protect it. Protect it. Because you are a divine earth angel. You have so much protection between the light and the dark energy. Yes, the angels and the demons protect you. That's why I say drop your shields. Protection, guardians. Broken arrows, embrace the energy of peace. Come on, Spirit. I'm starting to get hot. Spirits is with us right now in this present moment. I thank you for surrounding us, being with us in this present moment. I feel the energy of the spirits. Thank you, divine spirits, for hovering over us and keeping us in a shielded, protective bubble. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, hold your space. It's David. Somebody's name could be David. That ain't David. That's Derive. So somebody's name could be Derive. What is Derive? Derbid. Oh, is that how they spelled David in the back in the day? What? Let's see, y'all. Ooh, it's hot up in here. It's freaking out. Where's my fan? That's how you know the spirits is here. Ooh, God, it's fucking hot. Whew. Yeah, if you didn't know, when you get heated, That is the spirits. It's not, it's not just through chills. Where's this shit at? It's not just chills. You get heated when spirits surround you. I mean, a hot, heated hot. All of a sudden, the temperature just changes. It's not the temperature in you, it's the temperature in the air. Y'all can't find it. Okay. Maybe I'll come back to it. But right now, I don't feel like looking for it. But it say hold your space. Hold the space. And that's just like keeping the peace. Hold the space. Keep the peace. Listen to the elders. This is an elder. Somebody could be telling you to hold the space. Or you could be, this could be an ancestor coming to you in your dreams. Somebody has some white long hair. White long dreads. Oh, but somebody is somebody's very wise. So this could be you, very wise, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy. Somebody needs to get out and ground with the trees. Put your back to the trees. Put your back to the trees. Connect with the trees. Get the oxygen from the trees. See what the trees have to tell you. Connect with the trees, because the trees talk. The trees communicate. If you didn't know. Shaman. Trust in the higher forces. Trust in the higher forces. Somebody could be a shaman, but you need to trust in the higher forces. And this is what they know you do anyways. They know that you are a shaman and you trust in the higher forces. And that's part of your gift. That's part of your gift. What else, Spirit? Show the Divine Collective what they need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and take that since it popped over. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. This is the gift, see? Trust your talents in changing times. This is what they don't want you to believe in. They don't want you to believe in your gifts, in your talent, what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to make change in this fucking world. And Spirit is saying, your spirit animals is saying, trust your fucking talents. Don't let anybody derail you from trusting in yourself. Remember, do what's best for your higher self, and that's trusting in you. That's trusting in you, because these people gonna bring you shit, and they gonna act like that's just what, like, okay, for instance, somebody told me what I'm doing, right? I should be making money for it, right? But if it's not the time for me to be making money for it, and it's just the time for me just to be of service till I get to that point, why wouldn't I just continue to do what I'm doing? The person was like, what I'm doing now, it's not sufficient enough. It's not, because I'm not making any change from it. But I am making change from it. I'm making spiritual change. I'm making spiritual currency. You understand what I'm saying? It's just not all about your gifts. Is just not all about um physical currency. What people, that's how they misuse their gifts. You understand what Spirit is saying? When you just out just in it for the money, right? You're not in it just, you got to put in your dues, you got to put in your work. You understand? And I understand what she was saying, because she was saying that, the way that I bring the message, I lay out the format, it helps people understand, and I should be getting paid. But I am getting paid in this present moment right now. I'm getting paid, whether it's physically or spiritually. Currency is currency. You understand? But what she was trying to do was belittle me, right? Because I'm not getting paid. That's what she was trying to do, and it didn't work. And that's what people try to do to you. if you using your gifts and you're not getting physical currency, motherfuckers try to belittle you because you're not getting that physical currency. They don't understand why you wasting your time and you not getting paid. But you're not wasting your time. You are in service for spirit. You are surrendering for spirit. Ashe, you are divinely using your gift for your purpose in the present moment, whether it's physical currency or spiritual currency. You're still going to be walking abundance because you choose to be of service to spirit. And they don't like that either. They don't like that either, that you bold and you're not even getting paid for it. Some of you are not even getting paid for it, but you still having that faith, that knowing that one day it's going to take you where you need to go. And they don't like that in you either. They don't like that that power of resilience in you, that you keep going even though there is no currency that you can see physically, but you still striving, you still having a breakthrough, you still getting what you need to get out to the community, to the collective, to the family, to the friends, to the co-workers, to the strangers. Understand spirit, understand spirit, and overstand spirit. As so above, as so below, as so within, as so without. Thank you, spirit. Fire guardian, ignite your power. See, with that breakthrough, when you have that breakthrough, you're able to ignite your power. When you're able to overcome the shadow side, having that breakthrough, that's what caused you to be able to ignite the power that they see in you. The fire, the drive, the passion, the courage, the strength, the not backing down. Going in and out of the trenches over and over again as many times as you have to within a day, but still coming out emotionally balanced in that goddess energy, in that God energy, right? Releasing the old and rest. Autumn, release the old and rest. So that's the energy you're in right now. That's the energy you're in right now. You have released the old and you are in rest mode, right? Didn't Spirit say that the other day? It's time for you to rest until the battle starts again. Well, that's what you're doing. And since you're in that rest mode, whoever sees you at peace, whatever demon sees you at peace, whatever warlock, witch, ghoul sees you at peace, they're going to try to pull you back into the trenches. It is what it is. Stag, trust and thrive. They don't want you to trust and they don't want you to thrive. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. They don't want you to do neither of the two. Thank you, Spirit. Neither of the two. Lord, take charge and with authority. And didn't Spirit say you're a god, you're a goddess, you stand in the image, right? You take your authority. Didn't Spirit say you stand in your autonomy? That is your authority. You stand in your autonomy. That is your authority. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to take charge and be balanced within themselves, right? Traveler, move in new directions. And you're not afraid to move in new directions. Didn't Spirit say you're not afraid to just empty that void and change it with new shit? What is this? Talents. So you're not afraid to travel with your talents. You're not afraid to travel within the community, travel within the family, travel within the workplace, travel within, the group, the friend groups. You're not afraid to travel with this information, with this boldness, with this power, with this newness. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm starting to itch all over, y'all. Oh, gosh. Hermit. You stay in hermit mode. This we got Lady and Lord, so you can have a divine counterpart that's just as well go through the same trenches as you go through. You know, y'all twins, y'all just alike. Y'all alike. Y'all similar. It's a lot of similar things, y'all. If you religious, both of y'all religious. You're spiritual, both of y'all spiritual. It's like we got divine counterpart here. So whatever you're going through, your divine counterpart is also going through it as well. Hermit mode, right? So you're in hermit mode. Rest and release the old and rest. That's what you're doing. Retreat and recharging right now in this present moment, right? Hunter, track down for fear and desires. Didn't Spirit say they track you down? They track you down? Track down your fears and your desires. Well, as you track those fears and desires down, they hunt you down. These demons, these warlocks, these witches, these ghouls, these lower vibrational entities, these slugs, these vampire energy drainers, they track you down because they know you're the hunter. They know you're the hunter that's coming to slay their ass. So they meet you. They meet you halfway. They meet you halfway. They meet you halfway is what Spirit is saying. They meet you halfway. Ain't that about bitch? Ain't that about bitch? But Spirit is with you. Here we have the body of water. And didn't Spirit say they want to keep you in the wave? There it is right there. Okay. These babies tired. Since you in hermit mode and you got a divine counterpart matching your energy, we're going to use the Hermit Tarot. It says, I am coming, trust. It's in reverse. And this is landing right on top of your divine counterpart. It says definitely. So definitely they don't want, it's in reverse. They don't want you to be definitely because it's in reverse. And they don't want your divine counterpart to come towards you either because that's in reverse. So we got that last message that motherfuckers is doing spells to keep you single, right? It could be their family members, their friends, their co-workers, their neighbors, or it could be yours. Take the messages as they resonate, or this could be something that you know someone is going through. And if it is, pass the message along. Don't be so stingy. Y'all be stingy. Pass the message along. Well, not all y'all are stingy, but yeah, pass the message along. I am in so much pain, and this is you, whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy. It's in reverse. You're not in the pain that they want you to be in, and that's the problem. That's why they keep attacking you, because you didn't Spirit say you come into pain, go out of the pain, come into the pain, go out of the pain. Just as quick as they try to put you in the pain, you come up out of the pain resilient, like you ain't never been in a war before, right? So it's I think we should slow down. That's why y'all in hermit mode. This is landing right on top of hermit mode. So that could be Spirit, that could be you, that could be them. Take the messages as they resonate. Or this could be the other outside third party energy wishing that upon y'all. You know, you gotta see it for every aspect. It's not just your energy and their energy. It's other outside energies that's wishing y'all don't come together to make this spiritual dynamic counterpart um, connection, this twin flame connection. Listen to your heart. But see, spirit is telling whoever this divine counterpart, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy, your divine counterpart, take the change with authority. Listen to your heart. Even though this is in the middle, I am coming trust, but it's in the reverse because of all the lower vibrational negative energy that's it's standing in between y'all. It's still spirit saying, telling them to listen to their heart. And remember that y'all going through the same shit each other is going through. Sex with you, sex without you. Sex without you. So this is in reverse. So whoever this is, it could be an ex or whatever, um, that's landing on this. Whoever wants you to be have your gifts, wants your gifts to be dead. It could be an ex lover that's having sex without you, because this is in reverse. So that means they're having sex, because this says sex without you. Sex with, excuse me, y'all. This say sex with you. So okay, so this is saying that they can't have sex with you because it's in reverse. They want sex with you, but it's in reverse. So this could be somebody that you ended a relationship with, that's always bringing shit to your door, always wants you to be in shit, always trying to start shit with you. It could be a baby mama, a baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-lover, ex-sneaky link. Somebody always starting shit with you, right? Don't want you to have their gifts, or don't want your divine counterpart to have their gifts, or don't want y'all to have y'all gifts together. Take the messages as they resonate for you. This is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So whoever this is mad about it. It's in reverse, but Spirit is saying that is the truth. They want you to hurt. They want you to be in pain. And whoever this is mad because it's just the truth. The clarity is out, and they erratic. They off the chain. They want to use that sword. This is love. This love scares me. This love scares me. So one of the two could be scared of the connection, and I'm feeling like it's your twin is scared of the connection. That's why it's half of the 1111. It's half of the 1111 because your twin is scared of this connection. And this is another reason that's keeping your twin from you. All the lower vibrational energy that they feel from your side, from their side, is standing in the way. Ooh. You make me want to do bad things. So just know that. So whoever this is, this could be the person that always want to keep you a shit, always trying to attack you, always, they want to do bad things. They want to do bad things. But you in hermit mode. You can't be touched. Be more selfish. Spirit wants you to be more selfish. You, divine infinite light being, have always been there to be a welcome arm for somebody to come in with they shit, regardless if it was belong to you or not. You always welcome them in with their shit. You always had a healing word, a helping hand, a financial loan. You've always been there. Spiritual connection. You've always been there. Spirit is saying be more selfish. It's time in this season, on this timeline, for the divine infinite light beings to be more selfish, you know, because you have been so open, you have been so understanding, you have been so caring, you have been so generous, you have been there for whenever someone needed you, whenever they needed you, with no questions asked. And Spirit is saying in this season, it's time for you to be more selfish. It's time for to start not answering the phone. It's time to stop opening your door, and you know, it's time to, you know, stop returning those texts, or it's time to be more selfish. It's time to say no. It's time to love yourself more and not feel guilty. And then just know then that is when too they're going to attack you more. When you're being selfish, they're going to come around more. When you're being selfish, they're going to want to be in your face more, because they're not going to understand the selfishness that you are giving, right? It's the same selfishness that they were giving, but only they're receiving their karma, because Spirit is telling you to be more selfish. Spirit is telling you to mirror their asses, is what Spirit is telling you in this present moment. Yeah, with 555 on the clock, and I'm gonna leave it there in this present moment. Remember, Spirit is saying in this season, be more selfish. um no longer have the energy to welcome in people with their shit, right? Because all they want to do is pull you down in the trenches where they are, in the mud, in the quicksand, where they are sinking slowly but surely. So I'm sending out loving healing energy your way, divine infinite light beings. If you're a divine infinite, you might be a divine infinite light being. If this resonates, you could be, you probably are, right? And if you are not, Spirit is saying relax your mind and let your conscience be free, and go heal that shadow side, the darkness. Heal those childhood wounds and that pain, and stop trying to bring people down in that cesspool of shit with you. That shit belongs to you. You deal with that shit. The divine infinite light beings have been dealing with other people's shit for too motherfucking long. And it ain't even been our shit to deal with. Right? So there it is there. Ashe, Ashe. Whew.